What's going on, guys? It's Alec Karam, and what I have for you today is we are going to be doing a tutorial series on how to be a pirate. We're going to go through how to hack a station, how to find a black market, and we're going to go through the different hacks that you can do on a station and what each one does. We will go through some other pirate style tutorials. I'm trying to keep these short and concise because I had a couple people saying that they were too long, so I'm gonna break them down into smaller pieces. But anyways, let us begin with this one. But before we can do any of that hacking, we have to go through and actually get some special components to hack it. And one of the people that can help us get these special components is a black market. So we're gonna check out this Major Dust factory, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to find our black market signal. In order to find a black market signal, you have to go to a ship. You have to activate your scanner, which is Shift 2 on the keyboard. And then we're going to look around for a data leak. In the center of your screen, you'll see. Um, no, I didn't mean to dock. Before I was so rudely interrupted, in the center of the screen, right above your speed, I'll circle it with my cursor. You can see that there's a little pulsing icon. If you activate your scanner, it gets bigger, and as you look around the station, you will start to see it get bigger. So you gotta kind of look around, and we're gonna try to find the signal. It's getting bigger up here, and there it is right there. You can hear it. It's fairly loud once you get close enough to it, and if it would stop popping a prompt in front of my face, we could see it. But there it is right there. You can always see it by the staticky and the sound and the red sparks. If I turn off, you see how it no longer is staticky, like red static. When you turn it back on, it highlights it better. So you can actually like back up and you can see it from a further distance away when you have the scanner on. When you have the scanner off, it's a lot more difficult to see it. So we're gonna go up to this one. We're gonna open up the menu. So this guy wants us to board a ship, which we're gonna be doing in another episode. So I'm gonna accept that for a later mission. So in one of the things that they did in the 9.0 update is they actually made it to where you can get multiple data leaks on a single station. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go flying around and look for any more data leaks. Also, just an FYI, this station that we're at right now, we may not get a black market because it's already a pirate base. But I'm gonna see if I can get a black market dealer here. I don't think I will be able to get one, but we will see. Just a commission unlock, so we're gonna keep looking. Found another mission where they want us to hack a Telati microchip factory, so we're gonna pick that one up. But that's still not the mission we're looking for. And then we just got a mission to sabotage station turrets. So it looks like we're going to be getting all of our missions. So we're going to be getting paid to be doing the things that we're all going to be doing for this tutorial. So that sounds pretty good. Well, based on my investigation of this area, I did not find any black markets. You would normally get them like it's like a 1 in 3, 1 in 5 chance, somewhere around there. And I have found probably about 8 data leaks on this place, so I don't think there's going to be any on pirate stations. Just so you know, if you try to get a black market dealer in a pirate station, it's not going to not probably not going to work, or it might work, and I'm just unlucky. But by pirate bases, I'm meaning these types of ones where they are a production factory. The ones that you want to look for that have illegal contraband goods are going to be free trade stations. So we're going to head over to this destroy station turrets, and we're going to see if we can find a black market dealer there. All right, here we go. We finally found a black market, and what they want is they want 6 AGI heuristic cores in order for us to access unsanctioned trade offers. So we're going to take that. We already have the heuristic cores, but in order for you to get the heuristic cores, you can actually look into your encyclopedia. Go to your, you can just type in AGI, and it'll tell you all of them. So you got the heuristic core, you got the neural network, and the processor. So These are illegal to certain factions, so having them on your person will make the police go after you. But you can find these in diplomacy, lockboxes, and xenon ships. Diplomacy is something new, it's where you can actually send somebody to go and collect those wares for you. It is a research item after some progression with the headquarters. Lockboxes, you can find them anywhere in the world by pinging using your long range scanner, and they'll usually show up as a yellow or blue ping. You can go to them and open them up, or you can get them from Xenon ships. Just killing any Xenon ship in the world has a chance to drop AGI. Any of these AGIs have a chance to drop. One thing that it doesn't tell you in here is you can actually find these at black markets now. They used to not be at black markets. You had to find them out in the world. But in 9.0, or it might be earlier than 9.0, but I've just noticed it in 9.0 that black market dealers actually store all the items that you would need to make any of the contraband slicing tools. So we already have it. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna dock, right? And we're gonna get out onto the place. And also, every time you find one of these, you might want to have the items available already, because if you don't have them, you only have an hour to unlock the pirate or the You only have an hour to find the items required for a black market unlock. So it's a good idea to go hunt some xenon, get a good stock of the xenon components. You also would need unstable crystals and lodestones. Those are the three common items that you'll get. They will also sometimes ask you to get the hacking modules, which if you come over here to this crafting bench, if you get AGI neural network, a decryption module, or an interface unit, you can those three items you can make a bypass system, an AGI heuristic core decryption module, or an interface unit. Getting those three, you can unlock the secure decryption system, and for AGI processor, decryption module, and interface unit, you can make a security slicer. These three items you will sometimes need, or at least one of them, in order to unlock a black market tier. And that's because sometimes they'll give you a mission to hack a station. So we're going to go ahead and deliver all matching items. And now we can actually interact with him. And if you click on what trade goods are you looking to buy, it will show you the extremely overpriced stuff to sell to this guy. And now, if you go into your trade mission, you can actually see that they are now out here. You can actually set up a trade merchant to come and sell this stuff to these guys, and they will always have a boosted high demand. So it's a good thing, a good little money runner if you can find a good place to buy the space weed for a cheap price or make it yourself and then just sell it to these black marketeers. But if you go into them, as you can see, he has 9 heuristic cores and he also has 10 decryption modules. So we're gonna pick those up. Those are always a good thing to pick up if you have the money. He also has a spacesuit bomb, and he has that's it, just a spacesuit bomb. But he'll normally have crafting items and suit upgrades. Now, what we're gonna do, the reason why you want to find him is so you can get those components, so you can actually go and craft these items that I mentioned earlier. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make one of each. We're gonna craft one of those. We're gonna craft one of these. We're gonna craft one of these. So now if you encyclopedia them, it just gives you like a short description, like it's malware modules intent, ill intent to access systems without detection. And then if you go to the other one, tells you will give a user access to all panels in the engineering section and all panels in the security office, except for turret control. And then you look at the slicer. The slicer, when used on a turret control panel, will penetrate a station's defensive systems and shut down the turrets for a limited amount of time. As a direct evolution of other hacking tools, it is usually harder to come by. since it leaves station critically vulnerable and is highly illegal to be carrying one. So now that we have all of those unlocked, we're going to go ahead and we're going to hack this exact station. There is two reasons why you would want to hack a station. The first reason is if you hack a turret module, that's really dark in there. If you hack a turret module, oh, this is different. Did they upgrade this? I don't remember it being this wild. Huh. Or I just never come down here. Anyways, I went to the manager. I meant to go to the engine room. So if you come in here, you can actually hover over each one of these terminals. You have a trade terminal. You can hack it to get a trade offer. You have a productions module, so you can hack it and stop their production modules for 5 hours. And then you have a construction line which it disables all build modules. And this is specifically for shipyards and wharfs. That's what this is specifically for. So don't use it in a non-shipyard area. And then you have the storage system control. When you hack a storage system control, it will eject a portion of its wares, and then you can have a ship come by and pick up those wares. So one thing that you could do is you could hack storage control panel, and then you could go over to the security office. You can hack the turret, and then when you hack the turret and the storage modules, then you can eject all their storage and also pick it up without any risk of the turrets destroying your ships. And inside of here, you also have four more other options to do with the security decryption program. So you can hack a repair terminal, which I believe prevents them from using repairs like the repair drones and stuff. You can hack their shield control, which will shut down their shields, which will allow you to kill the station modules easier, like the turrets. And then you can of course disable the turrets, and then you also can disable the security vessels. So if you wanna fly around a ship without getting the security vessels on you, you can hack this as well, and that will disable the security vessels so you can fly around the station with contraband and not worry about getting scanned. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here and we're gonna disable the turrets. It's disabled, and as you can see, we have a timer. It's counting down. We got 9 minutes. So now we're gonna come over to the engineering bay, and we're going to hack the storage system control. So now it's going to eject those wares, and we could take our ship. And as you can see, the wares are ejected over there in space. You can see it on the little radar right there. So we're going to come over here to this little spot, which it should be down here by the storage containers. Been attacked by a patrol vessel. Looking for the wares. There they are. And there's the wares. So I just picked them up, and that made the station angry with me because just stole their wares. But that's one way that you can get free loot by taking it from there. And the station cannot attack me because I disabled its turrets. So if I had more than one ship over here, if I had like a fleet of trade ships with storage, I could come over here and pick up all the loot that this drops, and then I could go sell it. So and now if we go over to this station over here, because we pissed off that station and we can't go back on it, we can leave and come back after a certain amount of time, and uh their temporary loyalty loss would reset. So we're gonna come in here. When we come back into the engineering, we can also disable their production. I had to make another security decryption system because we used it to eject the wares. But now, if we come over here, we can hack this and it will stop their production for 5 hours. So now, this place, if you look in their logistical station overview, you can see that they are no longer able to make smart chips. It's going to show up as red because it has been disabled. We disabled it for 5 hours. So if you get a bunch of these security decryption systems, you could come to an area and find what their most wanted resource, and then eliminate your competition. So you could come in here and like say this place is very very big on needing scanning arrays. So like this business right here sells smart ships. If you disable the smart ship production here, that will cause this Talati Wharf's smart ships requirement to be more and more profitable for you to sell at. So then you can come in here and start selling smart ships. But anyways, that's going to be it for part 1 of black markets and station hacking. For the next one, we're going to be stealing blueprints and capturing a medium ship. And if I have enough time, I'll also do a large ship in that one. So thank you everybody for coming out and watching this episode. I hope it helped you out and to understand how to be a better pirate. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.